The long off-season has finally and mercifully come to an end, and we're ready to open a new campaign. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Texas A&M's offense will start this game off. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ford. At the 45 on its way. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Unloads quickly. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big, too, Jay, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does it for me say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time in late in the season.
In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield strike at the 48. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass in coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the thing. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their
breaks into the open. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Now he's going to break the pocket. He'll pull it down and run. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
Great job rallying the football by this defense. 3rd down, QB's trying to extend the play, but great team speed on defense, now setting up 4th.
Looking for a push on 4th down. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now they're going to throw it. That's caught. It's Taylor. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Gets it out fast. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield on 1st down. Skips away from pressure. Trying to escape and get it himself. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. It's 1st down from the 11. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got it on the move. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to fire. Steps away. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown. They're on the board first here in the season opener. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, and this quarterback didn't have anybody open. He didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative.
Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys.
Going to throw it over the top of the D. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
So first down here as they go back to work. Use the play fake, now to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Armstrong. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Fires to the tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. The negative play leaves him with 2nd and 12. This quarterback part of their running game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
You know, they went QB design run, but there just was nowhere for the quarterback to go. He couldn't go outside, and there was just way too many bodies on the inside for him to get anything positive. They losing him.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Coleman. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
That's a really big completion for the offense. And look, I know they didn't get the first down, but because of it, they're now set up in 4th and very short. And if you're the head coach, you're thinking very long and hard if you're going to go for this one now because of that success you had on that play.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The Aggies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. So the offense inches it a little closer with the help of the half the distance to the goal penalty. And the offense will take that gift, set up right on the doorstep, 1st and goal with the 1. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M. The extra point here would tie the game. follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Hand off from the shotgun. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Making side adjustments here. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Stockton. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
I don't need it to be pretty. I just need my inches. 3rd down and inches. Nice job by getting the first down. Always fall forward, play physical. Don't get east and west. Stay north and south. Nice job by the running back.
Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important that your defense is honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line. They'll have it 1st and 10. It's complete on the right side. He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds.
The pass rush has got to do a better job with their lane integrity. You cannot let this particular quarterback with his speed flush out to the right or to the left because he's absolutely going to kill you. You've got to do a better job collapsing the pocket, forcing him to step up into the team of your rush.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
From the 22 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
He's going to run it. And to the end zone. He's in for the touchdown.
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we're going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. Fielded in the end zone, it's Williams. He's out of bounds at his own 16-yard line, and he just couldn't find the corner on that return. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. To the air on 1st down. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Back to pass on 2nd down. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Hauls it in.
Well, they weren't able to gain a lot of real estate on that last completion deep down their own end. If anything, if they're looking for a silver lining, I guess the punter maybe has a little bit more room to try to get one off now on 4th.
Looks it in at the 40. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Throws toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
I think everybody thinks when you say middle of the field safety, that's an easy responsibility. There's a lot of field in the middle, okay? I got to cover a lot of space. He does an unbelievable job covering space, breaking on the football, seeing the route, and going and getting the interception. Nice play by that safety.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Gets it to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. And the Aggies will hustle to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. It's Coleman. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, he'll throw it. There's the pressure. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affected the football game.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Quickly to the tight end. He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work. One more snap coming before halftime. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Going for it all. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. Texas A&M ready to kick it away to get the 3rd quarter started. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stockton. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
Yo, play your game, bro.
So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Trying to set the tone with the run. Oh, he's got some space. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with the first down.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the 2nd half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
The short hands, it's Stockton. They make the stop, but the sweet pulling catch is plenty to give them a first down.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
Back open in the middle. On the move at the 30. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Shoots it to the left. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make it.
Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for.
One thing I love about this linebacker, guys, he's really good against the run, but he's also nice in coverage, too. That time, a cover 2 look by the defense, so he's just playing in space. He's watching the quarterback's eyes. He's able to jump the route and come away with a turnover.
Quick spin on the run. A sweet run gets it out to the 30-yard line, and that can really jumpstart a drive. Just adds another dimension to this offense, and the Aggies have had quarterbacks who can run over the years.
Yeah, quarterbacks that can run, and I think about those guys, too. I think about run, I think about tempo, I think about scrambling around, making plays, just having that dude at the QB spot.
Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Aggies with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They'll try the run. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anymore.
And the Aggies line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid up.
Turning it on! Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49. The Aggies have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got it in the middle. It's 4. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but the QB did a great job there with the play-action fake. He really took his time and sold it, and that's what froze the linebackers in the second level of the defense to help make that completion.
Got some room, heading to the goal line. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. To the air on 2nd down. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense came into this one prepared for these quick receiver screen passes. Nice job beating blocks at the point of attack and rounding the football.
They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Aggies. Extra point here will tie the game.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes continue to feed this man the ball.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. He'll bring it out. It's Irvin. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Crosses the 30, he's going to lay. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats.
All right, let's go, boys.
They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. They'll give it to him again. We'll give him a couple on that with 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job.
Yeah, I'm still sick, true.
Wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Sick of those league.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Dances away to my time. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield. It's 4.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
And the Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Looking deep down the right side. Snags it inside the 20. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He breaks a tackle. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They'll go right back to him. Touchdown, Aggies! They move on top here in the 4th.
He's in for his 3rd rushing touchdown. You college fantasy football players, that is what you want to see. +6, +6, +6. Let's go.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 2. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
In this moment of the game, late, you need your quarterback to be playing his best football. This is when you need him to be the most accurate and to make the best decision.
There he goes. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
I love the play called by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
He stepped out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Still running at the 40. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact.
Man, these are killers, right? Late in the game, the 4th quarter, you're getting to the quarterback, and he does such a great job scrambling around. When you do this, you get extra 1st downs. You start to wear those defensive linemen out. So late in the game, this
our defense.
And into the end zone. And it's in for a touchdown.
fast as a quarterback as you pass. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
The extra point is up and good, and we are tied up in the fourth. He'll bring it out. It's Anger. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Tie game here with just a few minutes to go. The give to the back. Determined run, but he stopped after 2 yards down at the 13.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Wants to fire on second down. He's got an open man. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The clock has stopped and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here's a heat. He'll pull it down. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Way too much grabbing and tugging there. The offense will take advantage of the penalty. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Rides the back on the option, the give. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. And the offense will accept the penalty and move the ball forward.
What a funny drive.
A first down for the offense. Off play action. Got a man. It's Armstrong. Strong, firm tackle. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. Got him downfield. It's a seam liner. Touchdown, Aggies. And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
And it's go time. You need a play late, and the big tight end comes through for you. You find him, he does the rest, he catches the football, gets in for the touchdown, and now you take the lead.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. OHIO. Ohio State is up big right now, and what's shaping up to be a blowout to remember.
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced the situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots, throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
The short hands, it's Stockton.
Man, is that good situational football. Understanding what they're trying to do. They're trying to get it to their speedster. I got to come up. I got to get him on the ground. Nice execution by this defense, and they're going to need more of it. Late in the football game, who's going to win this battle?
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
After that incompletion, there is so much pressure now on this quarterback to come up with a big play. They need to score a touchdown. They need to keep this drive alive to have any shot at winning this game. But it all comes down to this play right here.
He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped and it'll be first down. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Under fire. Got it in the middle, it's Taylor. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Wants to throw on first down. Gets rid of it. And he dropped it. Just didn't hook the thing all the way in.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Bring in the heat. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. The offense will use the timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that first down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. Last chance coming up. Complete and looking for
Oh my God.
first down. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. Not all close games are created equal, but